Well, what's up, guys? What's up? Welcome back to my channel. I appreciate y'all guys. Today I'm coming back with something a little different. This is gonna be a reaction. It's gonna be crazy because it's like, what is going on in this world? Like the world is mad. Everybody know I live out here in New York City, and New York City now lost it. Like what? Like what is going on? Like what make me want to do this is because all this crime is happening on the same is in our New York City subway train stations where most of them start happening at, even though I believe one of them was on the bus, which is all still considered the same thing, which is called the MTA. That's our transit. MTA, New York City MTA. So what made me want to touch it, this is the same train line, the exact same train line that your girl take to go to work. The same train, the number A train. Doo-doo, the number A. So it's like, wow. Like, I'm not even going to go all the way back. I'm going to take it from the end of, from December. The reason I'm going to take it back from December, because December, actually one of them is someone that I really know. And I'm like, yo, wow. And the funny thing is, I talked to homeboy. I think I had talked to him. I seen him. I got coming home from work. I got off the train, the same train station. Well, not where this happened at, but the same system, the MTA. And what happened was, I got off my train stop, which is out here is 125th Street, 125. That's one of, and when you live out here in New York, if you live in Manhattan, which is where I'm at in Harlem, that's one of the major train stations out here, if y'all follow me. So anyway, I think I was going to the train, coming home. It was coming from work. I was going to go into CVS, and I bumped into him. And he was acting funny, but you know, everybody like nowadays is acting funny. Yo, your girl don't know. So boom. I was trying to find the video, but I couldn't find the video, but I'm going to show you the pictures. So what happened is, this is like I said, a person that I know, Robert. So apparently, well, I knew that he be in the train station, like out here in New York City. If you not from the city, you probably wouldn't know, but they call them we just call them swipers, but the media and other people call them something. They got a different name from them, and it's really not panhandling, because panhandling, you just give them something, that's it. Now here is to swipe. To use a Metro card, you need a Metro card to get on the train or the bus, unless you pay in fare. And now they have it where you can use your card. But anyway, so he uses card. I mean, he does swipe. So what happened is, our fare is $2.75. So sometimes the machines where you get your Metro card or upload your Metro card, like to add money to the card, and a lot of stations the machines is broke, or a lot of times, like these people, this is their hustle, this is their game. Like, they break the machine or jam it, so you can't use the machine, so you have no choice but to get it and pay them to do a swipe. And what they do is they take they swipe, and they bend it, fix it, whatever they do with the Metro card, and they swipe you. So instead of you paying the $2.75, you will give them $1.50, like kind of almost whatever you have. But most of the time it's like you give them $2. Most of the swipes is $2. So you know, because I ain't gonna lie, I've been guilty of it. Here you go, $2, and I have it on my card. But sometimes you want to hold that. If you got $2 in your pocket or whatever, you want to like here and just go ahead through. So I have done that. So this is what he does, right? Swipe. So it happened, I think December 7th. And like I said, I bumped into him the same day on my way coming from work. Bumped into him, he was acting weird, acting strange, acting crazy, not knowing this is what happened. Then I see it, like, this is like on I want to say this happened probably like Tuesday or Wednesday. Going to that Friday, you know, you get the things, the news. Boom, this picture is what pops up. And I'm like, oh, I know him. Like, yo, what the? I'm reading the article, and it said that he that the it was a older man, which is 51, was going, like, I guess going to get on the train, and he wanted the guy. He wanted to swipe the guy, so the guy to give him the $2, and somehow the guy, I guess, was like, no, I don't want it, because you have a lot of people just be like, no, and they just refuse it or go, somewhere else. We got those that run and tell. So somehow, this is the story, that the guy, they got into like some type of argument, consultation, argument, whatever, and Robert took out his blade or whatever, and they say he, like, I don't think he cut him like deep cut, but like he used the blade and he cut him somewhere, I think in the face a couple of times. They said, yeah, he got cut. He cut the guy a couple of times in the face and fled the scene. This has happened, like I said, on that Tuesday, and like I said, it popped up in the papers and all in the news on that Friday. That's when I seen it. Like I said, I had bumped into him. Actually, I think it was the same day it happened or the day after it happened. So I bumped into him, right? Like I said, he was acting strange and all that, but I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know, because I know him, whatever. And the funny thing is, they, the papers, they go all that. They was like, he's he was out on, he actually was home on parole. Like, they say he was a parolee, which I knew he was locked up before. Yeah, they say he was out on parole. He was a gang member of a repeated something. I didn't. It was just so much. There was so much going on. Boom, 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 boom. Like, it was like one thing after the next, one thing after the next. But they say he was a gang member. So they're gonna always throw like whatever they can on it and all that. So, and it's crazy. So I'm like, wow. So that's the first incident that happened. That was like, that's not the first, but like where I'm gonna start at the end of the year, going into 2021. That was the end of, this is coming from the end of December 2020. That was the first one where he could, so no, matter of fact, let me go back. So I don't get it. If you did a crime and why would you go back to the same place? The same place you go back. So what happened is, wherever he cut he cut the man at, it was at a train station on 110th Street and Lexington, which is on the east side in New York. He went back to the same train station, the exact same spot where the incident happened. And so what happened, from when the police pulled the cameras and like for the crime scene and all that, they had the still image from like their cameras and stuff from the cameras in the train station. So that's where the picture come from. So he went back there. It was some cops there, and one of the cops actually recognized him from the picture that was posted. Like, I guess they broadcast the pictures to like all the NYC, the NYC PD, the NYC Police Department. So he recognized the guy in the picture. So I guess he looked at the picture. look it. Boom, we got him. So they said they called them over. This is the story. They called them over, like, oh, we want to talk to you, ask some questions. So they took him in. He had a stun gun on him. So they actually charged him for the stun gun. And then, it was back and forth going on, So right now he's locked up. He's locked up and still going back and forth to court on that case. I don't know the outcome, what's going to come. I keep your guys updated with it. So boom. So now, like I said, like, guys, it's crazy. So now we go December 17th. Now, mind you, this is what, 10 days later? 10 days later, you had six kids that attacked an Asian lady in the train station, the same train line, y'all. that I'm going forward to for the next episode. The number 8 train, which is a train that I take to work. Lord, am I safe, guys? Am I safe? So anyway, it was 6 guys. I mean, not 6 guys. It was 6 people because it was male and female. They attacked the lady because she didn't have, I think, a mask on. She was an Asian lady. And you know, like last year, a lot of Asians and Chinese and different people, you know, from like from those countries, a lot of people was attacking them people when we got hit with the coronas after you know who kept saying, oh, the virus came from so and so, the virus came from China, the virus came from China. So a lot of people was attacking, you know, was attacking them out here. But anyway, so guys, watch this and tell me what you think. It's crazy.
This morning, New York City police released a bias attack on Manhattan subway train. At least it's being investigated as a possible bias attack right now. 6 people were involved in the December 17th assault of an Asian woman on a southbound A train. It's alleged that the victim was confronted because she was not wearing a mask. The dispute escalated into an attack in which the 32-year-old woman suffered bruising after she was punched in the face. The NYPD's Hate Crimes Task Force is investigating.
Crazy, y'all, crazy. Like the same train line that I take. Guys, I do really apologize to y'all guys about the footage. I lost the footage when I was editing it, but I was still able to say some of it. So y'all still gotta watch this video clip. It's crazy, and y'all gotta let me know like what y'all would have done if this was your mother. Like I said, this is part of things that have been going on in New York City and the New York City Transit. Watch this, guys. I'm telling you, it's crazy.
Attack against an Asian in 2 days, as you see in this exclusive surveillance video. A man shoving the 52-year-old woman to the ground. This happened yesterday afternoon in Flushing, Queens. The victim with severe gashes to her head. As cops look for the thug who did this, her son speaking out tonight to Eyewitness News reporter Sefon Kim.
It is the latest violent assault against a vulnerable Asian American. In this exclusive video, watch the woman in the black bubble jacket in the top left corner of your screen back away from the man in the red shirt. He then shoves her to the ground, knocking her unconscious.
She is still in shock. She's glad that she's alive.
The 52-year-old victim's son says she needed about 10 stitches to close the gash down her forehead after striking it on a metal newspaper stand. Witnesses say the suspect was cursing at the victim moments before he unloaded on her.
The guy just peeked out of the coffee shop and he goes, "I'll F you up." And then all of a sudden, he comes out and tosses like a box of spoons at her, and then just does like a football like sack.
It happened yesterday just before 2 p.m. on one of the busiest intersections in the city, Main Street and Roosevelt Avenue in Flushing, Queens. The NYPD now investigating if this man is the alleged assailant. This is, of course, just the latest incident in a disturbing trend happening nationwide. In recent weeks, we've seen an alarming spike in vulnerable
for
Asian
real,
Americans.
bro. Like, if she couldn't have did something that was that bad for you to put your hands on a female. You was dead wrong for that, bro. Dead wrong. Yo, like I said, that was your mom's. How would you feel? Like, what would you do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Even though you wasn't there, but I know you would feel the rage, the outrage and all that. Like, come on. Crazy, yo. Crazy. But anyway, I'm going to bring it to the last one. And this last one is really sad and is bad. And it goes back to this mental health. It's a lot of people out here, especially, I guess it's all around the world, especially the United States, but here in New York, the mental health is crazy right now. Like I said, on the train, I'm going to see if I can like show you some of the stuff, but the people have lost their mind. They probably been, but now it's worse because a lot of the hospitals is not accepting them. They don't want them in there, and it's crazy. And this goes back to, this is a young guy. Over the week, I'm going to say, yeah, over the weekend, he killed, I think, 3 people, and the last person was injured. Or from on the same train, guys. Remember, I keep telling y'all. Remember what I keep telling y'all. Remember the A train, the number one A train. Do 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 do. Please watch your closing doors. This is the A train. This is your A train. So this is like this is the train that I take to work, yo. I take this train to work every single day. I probably could. I probably was. It's no doubt that I had to. I don't know if it was that train because there's more than one A train that runs. But who to say I wasn't on one of them trains between that morning and that afternoon, me going to work and me coming home? Who to say I wasn't on that train? That could have been me. It could have been anybody that out here that live in New York and ride the doggone train. And it's all from this mental health. And they knew, and when they arrested him, he was already been arrested, not arrested, he was already like admitted into mental health twice. But somehow, like I said, a lot of people, because everything's going on, a lot of people don't want to go in these hospitals, and then a lot of hospitals are not making them people, well, I don't know, they can make them stay, but they're not like doing what they should do, as far as leaving them out here in the streets to harm other people. And as this is an end result, like, watch this, y'all. Watch this, watch this, watch this. I promise you, it's crazy, it's sad. I mean, they caught him, thank God, because if they probably want to caught him, who knows how many more people would have got killed.
Left 2 people dead, is in custody tonight. CBS 2's Dave Carlin live in Midtown with more on this developing story. Dave.
Jessica, we have more officers guarding stations, like right over there and across the city. Now we have a suspect caught and charged, but there is still fear. Inside this NYPD car, the 34th Precinct Station House, was 21-year-old Rigoberto Lopez, delivered to a suspect lineup and then to central booking. Lopez, who is believed to be homeless, was charged Sunday afternoon with murder and attempted murder. Police say Saturday night 2 officers who had seen a suspect image from surveillance video recognized Lopez wearing blood-stained clothing, walking on Audubon Avenue in Officers say on him they found a knife, and they believe it was used in the 4 stabbings, 2 of them fatal, all of them along the A subway line between Upper Manhattan and Far Rockaway, Queens, within a span of 14 hours. All the victims homeless and the attacks unprovoked, say police. The first attack was Friday morning at the 181st Street stop. A 67-year-old man who uses a walker to get around was stabbed, and he survived. 12 hours later, a 40-year-old man was found dead inside a train at the far end of the line in Far Rockaway. Less than 2 hours later, at the 207th Street stop, 44-year-old Claudine Roberts was stabbed and killed.
Guys,
the 4th victim is a 43-year-old man who survived after being stabbed back at the 181st Street station. NYPD added 500 uniformed officers to patrol this city. The extra officers are seen as crucial, but some say it must be a first step of many. Politicians and union leaders gathered Sunday in Brooklyn to demand better policing, mental health services, and affordable housing. Some are also pushing for the reopening of 24-hour subway service.
They only show your,
cops in the subway system, and crime will come down. Crime will come down. We need another agency to take care of these people that have a mental health issue.
Police say Lopez has prior arrests, some for violent offenses, and that he has a history of mental illness and was hospitalized for it at least twice. He is awaiting his arraignment.
Grand Central,
the MTA and Transit are pushing the NYPD to
those
add
are like most
more officers, 1,000 more
so,
on top of
course, when they show you all the clips and the videos and the news and all that, oh, it's quiet, sleep. It's not quiet. It's not sleep. They only show you what they want you to see and what they want you to believe. So if you think about coming out here, be careful, be safe, because I promise y'all, it's not all pictures what they show you in video. I just want to bring y'all on and show you that, like I said, all these is basically happening in the train station. I know a lot of people like to come and take the train because they want to have that experience, and there's nothing wrong with it, but just be safe. You come in a pack, like, don't be by yourself. Don't think like, oh, I mean, you want to be friendly, but you don't want to be too friendly. So guys, that's my end of my reaction videos, and I just want to bring this on to y'all and show y'all and let y'all know the real things that goes on in New York City, train stations and bus. This is the things that happen on our MTA system, guys. Like I said, y'all be safe, stay blessed, and I hope y'all enjoyed this reaction video. Because I mean, it's not nothing to really, I mean, not to say to enjoy, because it's like, it's not like it was on a good note, but at least I'm bringing y'all some good information. I'm bringing y'all some things, so when you do come to New York, you know what to look for, you know what to do. Keep your, people ask you for money, I don't got it. You ain't got to say nothing, a little nod. Because if you say something and it sound wrong, or they going to think it might came out wrong, that's going to be a problem. They're going to want to start something with you, so don't do it. Make sure, like I said, you travel together, travel in pack. Don't travel by yourself. If you by yourself, kind of like, if you by yourself, prepare yourself. Make sure you got your phone, everything down. Get you some pepper spray. Get you some pepper spray. You can get it almost at any store. Get you some pepper spray. Get you some pepper spray. Don't really get the stun gun. It works, but you don't want to get yourself in trouble for some reason. I don't get it. You use the stun gun, you in trouble as well. Get that pepper spray, like I said. But yeah, guys, stay safe, stay blessed. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all give this video a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Your girl gonna be coming back with some more, and I'm gonna keep y'all updated with what's going on with these cases, because like I said, so far only one person has been caught, and that's the last case with the guy that I just showed y'all that killed the 3 in the train station, and the one, he's the only one been caught. The other one's and the first one, the one that my friend that I know, yeah. So 2 been caught. The other ones have not been caught. And guys, trust me, those is not it. I just couldn't bring y'all all of them at once, so I might do another video to show you some more. It's a ton of it. Be safe out here, guys. If you come to New York to travel, be safe, be safe, be safe, be safe. Salute. Your girl is out. Your girl is out. Like I said, y'all stay safe. Y'all stay blessed. Later, guys.